How's your day? Oh, come on, a little louder, please. Because you know what? If you guys are not loud, I'm not going to tell you my secret. So anyways, who wants to hear my secret? Louder. Come on, my secret should be worth a lot. You know that, eh? Okay, anyways, my name is Ming, and I'm an SR. And you know what SR stands for? No. Sharing master. This whole company is based on sharing. Right, guys? And I'm here sharing with you guys. So anyways, I'll tell you a little bit about our journey first. Officially, we joined, of course, our uplines here. We joined ATOMY only about 2.5 years. But like any, other partner, I wasn't so gung-ho with Rebecca. But you can see her passion. It just kept going and going and going. And, it wore me in. She was doing the business like really, really full on. And I saw her. She found difficulties. Like anything in life, we always have up and down, right? But, for me, I gave myself a goal because, I saw how hard she was working. So 7 months ago, I said to myself, I'm going to take over. Those were literally my words. I said, I'm going to take over. I go, you step aside. That's pretty hard. Who want to let go of their ATOMY account? So the secret that I'm going to pass to you today is actually you need to work from your heart. Okay, that is the core. And I want to thank all the Star Masters that are here today first, and for all their inspiration, and for our VP, Mr. Kim, and the head office too. And again, their testimony is excellent. But for me, I looked at how they start with, how they had the earnings of whether it was 1,000, 5,000, or 10,000. For me, 7 months ago, what I said to myself is, it's not going to be about the money. Instead of the dollar value, I set a goal. I said, I want 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 successful members. So it wasn't about me. So I purely focused on building and sharing and training. It's really hard too. There's a lot of dedication. There's a lot of time. Because, everyone's so busy in their lives, right? And we all want something in life. But guess what? A lot of times we cling on to the things that are not good, and we won't let it go. So I'm going to share with you first a little secret. So you see, ATOMY first began with Rebecca, with her passion. You can see she was very good. You've seen her VODs, and she kept moving on. And you can see there's a lot of pictures, actually. I couldn't put it all on too much. But, for Rebecca, she moved forward with ATOMY and learning the whole system. Even for me, I didn't have the time or the luxury. But there was one thing that I had. Yes, I had Rebecca. She was leading it all the way. And then she's always going to a seminar. She goes, you must go. So, as any husband, say, okay, I'll support you, right? So I did attend all the seminars too, as much as I can. So the success that I have for you guys is different because today I'm actually supposed to explain the 8-step system. Amazingly, 7 months ago, I did not know, but I ran the same system as the 8-step, which I'll go over a little later with you guys. But I had my core system, what I had built in me is the 3S system. So, first one, seminar. How many have attended 2 seminars? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, 2 or more seminars. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, but it should be everyone raising their hands. Because I was loyal to attending all the seminars. But I had a goal. Because she was dragging me to go to the seminars. And I was saying, if I'm going to go, I'm going to do something. So I had a goal is I wanted to take picture with all the royal leaders as each one comes into the seminar. So that was a very good goal, isn't it, guys? Doesn't that make you want to go? And what do pictures say? What it says is actually, one day I want to be like them. So you have a goal. You set your goal. So your success is going to be derived from you having that determination to attend. That's the first thing. Because, we all live in a luxury world where we just have our handphone and everything is done through there. But guess what? There's a lot of things you guys can learn, especially from different people that you meet here. Look beside you right now. Are they a competitor or are they a family member? Thank you. We're all family here. We're an ATOMY. We're here to share. So if you're successful in ATOMY, what do you get in return? Okay, wait. Okay, why do you guys go to work? What do you guys do when you go to work? I saw some people go like this. What's that? Money, right? So money makes security. So I'm going to start now with the 8-step system, but my little secret is to attend all the seminars, the 3S. Very, very important, okay? And that'll build you the security that you want. So as I mentioned earlier about collecting pictures, I've collected a lot. So literally, this is just a sample. Some of you probably see they're already here sitting. But I even attended the one in Seattle, Toronto, very, very lucky, and then also in Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia. I went everywhere. So I was pretty privileged too. But, I had a goal. I wanted to take more pictures with the, royal leaders. It's a funny goal, right, guys? But I think you guys should follow that. Because, that's 7 months that I took over, and that's what happened right now. We were able to achieve our next goal. So, first goal, you need to set your goal. How many of you have set goals and don't follow through? Raise your hands. And be honest, please. Oh, come on. Look, I'll put my hand up, okay? Okay, you know what? We're very good. We all set goals. Let's talk about exercise, right? We always set a goal. And some of us go exercise, and then guess what? Maybe 1 year later, we drop out, right? Or when the membership expires. But the reason why after we set our goals and we don't follow through, what is the reason, guys? Yeah, that's one. Yeah. Too much distraction, too, is the second one, right? And all the latest YouTube videos, Korean dramas. No, just kidding. Too many things nowadays that what we have, right? So it distracts you. So you can't. When you set a goal, you really got to focus. That is the key, okay? Determination. How many of you are determined? A lot of people ask, how? How can you be determined? It's not easy. Think about it. For you to be determined, that means you need to focus. You need to follow through what the goal that you set. And many, many of us don't. Even though we have our regular job or our regular business and things like that, but do we ever set anything aside to target it? We do sometimes. I'm sure all of us went through a phase where we had to target to get, your car, or maybe buy your first home, right? Or go on your first vacation. These were all your targets, right? Did you achieve it, guys? Yeah, right? Who went to Mexico before? Yeah, you see? Didn't you have to set a goal to save up the money and get there? Yeah. So if you can do that, why can't you do this? Isn't this a bigger vacation? I think this is a bigger one. Yeah. So determination is very, very important if you want to be successful in ATOMY. But if you're not even talking about ATOMY, I think it's the same. This formula, 8 steps, works for everything in your life. This one's tough, okay? Nameless. A lot of us, we always say, I don't have any friends. Or when you meet somebody and you ask them to share with somebody else, they go, I have no friends at all. I think you guys heard that before, right? But you know what? When they say they have no friend, I have a new line for you guys. You go, what's on your phone? And if that person goes, I have no contacts on there, they go, can I check your call list? Keep going, okay? It doesn't stop. I'm sure his phone does not just have one person calling them. It's impossible. There must be tons of other people calling. So you see, we have tons of contacts on our phone already. But ATOMY is not only just about the contacts on your phone. We have tons of contacts. What I learned in the last 7 months, because I was so driven, a few of my downlines actually walked the mile with me, and they understand that literally anyone can be your new contact list. So it's not just what's on your contact. We will go to a restaurant, we'll eat, and literally that will be our friend in less than 5 minutes, right? Or even if you're standing at a bus stop or SkyTrain, Starbucks. Everyone's chatting there anyways, right? And anyways, we're in Canada. Isn't everybody supposed to be very friendly? So you can talk to anyone, right? So, your name list is not even defined by just the list. It's everything that can be around you, even the waiter outside or somebody in the parking lot. You never know. So the name list is very important because this is what's going to drive you going faster and faster and faster. Because if you don't even have a name list or even set a goal to create a name list, what's going to happen? You will burn yourself out so fast. You're going to say, I ran out of contacts. But how many people are in this world, guys? See, I don't even know. It's in the billions, right? And how many ATOMY members there are? Exactly, there's so many more, right? It's everywhere. But the biggest thing that's stopping us always is ourselves, right? We stop. We say, I hit a bad one, and then I stop. But you know what? You shouldn't. It's actually that person, whoever, he's just not ready, that's all. It doesn't mean you can't go back, or the next person. So nameless is something that you can actually start generating for yourself. And I don't want you guys to do is write it on a piece of paper because we want to save all the trees, especially in Canada. That's the first thing. The second thing is actually because everyone uses a smartphone now. So start creating it in your phone so you always have it. This way you can go back on it. Remember who you kind of talk to. And that will help you guys. Next thing is the invitation part. Now this part's really tough, right? You kind of talk to somebody about it, and then now you want to go to the next stage. And many times you guys encounter problems like, no, I'm not interested, no M business for me, no D businesses for me, and things like that, right? So when you invite somebody, what do you guys do? Do you just go in blindly, or do you go in prepared? You see, being prepared. When you get prepared, when you go in, that increases your chance. So when you go into any person, let's just pretend, it's somebody that you just met. Have a little background on them if it's possible, right? What kind of skincare they've used before you go in, so you're a little bit more knowledgeable. So you see, ATOMY has a system that actually helps you become more alert. It's training you all the time. Because every person you meet is going to be different. If you're more prepared to speak to that person, isn't the chances higher? I'll tell you guys a really, really funny story. 7 months ago when I took over, I actually made a trip to Malaysia. And when I went there, I had a goal. I said, I want to meet 50 people in 5 days, because that's all the time I had. And so I tried my best, went through my contacts. I go, you round them up, and I'll do my part. So in the very beginning, he goes, you're going to have a tough time. Malaysia's It's not that easy, right? He said, everyone already knows about the M business. So I went in prepared as much as I can. First person, not bad, signed on. Second person, signed on again. Third person, signed on. In my 5 days, the 50 people, do you know what was my success rate? You notice I didn't use the word failure. You shouldn't use that word, okay? It was a perfect 100%. I was shocked at the result. And obviously had to go back to Malaysia again since I had a good track record. But on my way back to Vancouver, I said to myself, why I can do it over there, why I couldn't do it over here? Because earlier I couldn't do it here. So I revised myself. On the flight back, I said, I need to change myself. So once I got off the plane, I started training myself. I watched some videos, learned more about the products. I was really bad with skincare, guys. I need to learn from Cheryl and Rebecca. But, after I learned more about it, guess what? I got better and better. And back in Vancouver right away, I had the same determination, same focus. And you know what happened? Same thing. Every person that I approached, they're willing to sign on. And then I started wondering, what happened here? See, many of us will always say, I'm going to hit a stumbling block. They're not going to sign on. But it's all in the communication. When you talk to somebody, maybe we just didn't say the right thing. But if you hit the right target, they are receptive to it. And they will say yes. Because guess what? In this company, you guys tell me what's negative about it. No membership. Price is good, excellent. Prestige quality, high quality. Everything's online. I don't think there's anything that you can say that's bad about it. So you see, the invitation part, be prepared. Then you will be able to do it. You see the compensation plan? That's actually a very, very important core. Do you know why? You want to know the secret, don't you? Okay, so you see, do you think it's fair if you get a consumer and the consumer signs on and start ordering products? But guess what? They could be earning some extra money, right? Are you doing your best to tell them? Or you didn't tell them? Or you didn't tell them because you didn't know? Everything's on the VOD. Even if you don't know, guys, fire that video or tell them to look for it on YouTube. Very, very simple. So the plan is very, very important. Try to understand it because you want to be fair to the person that you sign on to, right? So at least they know about it. But isn't that good for your business? It's very good. Follow up. Now this one I know nobody follows up, right guys? You sign them on and you go, hey, it's an online system, everything's on the website, learn it yourself. Yeah, some people are competent, yes, for sure. But it doesn't hurt to make that extra call. The following up is very, very important. Especially to the guy who actually just turned you down, right? Said no. No doesn't really mean no yet. It just means he didn't understand, right? So go back and re-explain or do it in a different way. Follow-up is one of the toughest skills there is because many of us, we get a little lazy. Once we finish signing them on or hooked into their account, we move on to the next person. But imagine if you learn to follow up. What will happen? If you understand in business, if you follow up, it increases. Like anything that you buy, do you not notice they follow up with you? Right? Or, when you go to some service, when you're servicing your car, they follow up with you. How was the service? Just to remind you, your next service is this date. So that system has always been in place. We see it all the time. We're so used to it. But, we get lazy. We don't do it. But with ATOMY, if you learn to follow up, I guarantee you your business will increase for sure. Consulting. How many do you consult with your partners or your upline, downline? Do you guys ever talk? So consulting is actually very, very important because this is where you can share and you can learn, and you need to know more, especially with your partners and also whether it's your upline and downline, what's happening. Because there's a lot of information that you might not get to know, and maybe they know. They can help you. The consulting part is one of the key components in ATOMY, especially if you're moving upwards. So by sharing your information, especially with your partners, your team members, your upline, it really helps. It will drive the business forward. This one I find is the most important key. How many want to duplicate themselves? Okay, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, I understand why. Do you know why you don't want to duplicate yourself? You want to succeed in ATOMY. If every new person that you sign on and you're able to duplicate not only the knowledge, but also the business side in, what will happen? If you can duplicate yourself to down further and further and further down, what will happen? A lot of use, right? And guess what? What was your goal? Auto sales master? And what happens when there's more sales masters? And who knows compensation plan? What happens when you have sales masters underneath you? There you go. And what happens is there's more sales masters coming in? Right? And then even more sales masters come in. You see? The formula is all there. So duplicate yourself, okay? What do you guys see in that picture? This is a test. So I was manning the front counter, right? But what do you see in that picture? No. That has to be omitted. The other part, you got to be observant. You got to see the secret. This is the secret. I'm giving you guys a tip here. Look what's on the table. Okay? And what's the ATOMY made from? Probiotics. You see that? So let me ask you guys, how many times you went to a seminar and you saw that? There you go. So you see, you can be creative in ATOMY. Even though I was sitting there manning the front desk, I still try my best to promote ATOMY by using the probiotics. So ATOMY, I'm telling you guys, even for me, my heart wasn't fully there before, but I see it working. My main reason for doing ATOMY is I really want to share the business with people, and I want to help a lot of people on the way. And it's amazing, in the last 7 months, the journey has been incredible. I've traveled to so many Asian cities and even across Canada, and there's different people that you can help. We don't have to always look at the money side. That's just one small component. And that will come to you. The more people that you help, I tell you, the reward will come to you naturally. So when you give your heart to ATOMY, focus on doing that, and you use that to share with people. Really, I'm telling you this. For us, in 7 months, we saw the results. So, I just want to tell you guys, with the 8-step system, I know it's difficult. That's why for myself, I shrunk the system down a bit. You might not be able to do the whole 8 steps. Start with 1, 2, or even 3, right? Or do a short version. It will really help you in moving forward in the business. And many of you, I know you're gonna sometimes hit some stumbling blocks, or maybe there's a ditch, or maybe there's a curved road that's gonna come up on you. But don't worry about it. Whatever happens is there for you to learn. And you will learn from it, and you will excel, and you move forward. And with ATOMY, you have the whole big family here helping you. We're at every seminar. You can come see us. Is that incentive to come, guys, to the seminar? Yes. Who's gonna come to the next one? I think everyone needs to raise their hand on this one. Everyone needs to come to the next seminar, right, guys? Thank you very much. And I really want to thank the ATOMY Canada head office. And for all of you guys attending today, you're already on the road to success.